You're 3 years into your first engineering job. The pay is decent, the team is fine, but something feels off. You catch yourself scrolling job boards on Sunday evenings, wondering if there's something more. Should you chase that staff promotion, apply to a hot startup, or maybe you've been secretly thinking about founding something yourself? Here's the problem. You're optimizing your career by accident, letting random opportunities and impulse moves decide your trajectory. Let's engineer your path deliberately. Most engineers treat their career like a series of reactionary moves. A recruiter reaches out, you jump. A peer gets promoted, you want one too. But reactive career design is a recipe for waking up 10 years later in a role you never actually chose. The alternative is treating your career like a product. You wouldn't ship features without requirements. You wouldn't optimize without metrics. So why do it with the only product that really matters, your working life? Here's a framework I call the career product spec. 3 steps, and you can start today. First, gather your real requirements. Not the LinkedIn headline version, the actual constraints and drivers that shape your life. What's your risk tolerance? Some engineers thrive on 0 to 1 chaos. Others need predictable pay to support families. Neither is wrong, but pretending you're a startup builder when you actually need stability is a fast track to burnout. What time horizon are you optimizing for? Early career growth looks different from mid-career leverage. What problems energize you? Infrastructure puzzles? User-facing polish? System architecture? Your daily engagement matters more than the domain prestige. Second, define your near-term destination explicitly. Not become a CTO someday. That's a vision, not a milestone. I'm talking about the next 2 years. The specific role, the type of company, the scope you want. Senior back-end engineer at a Series B fintech is a spec. Grow my career is a wish. Write it down. This spec becomes your decision filter. When the shiny opportunity pops up, you can evaluate, does this move me toward my stated destination, or is it a detour? Third, pick your vehicle deliberately. The tech industry offers distinct career paths, and they're not interchangeable. Individual contributor routes, staff engineer, principal architect, reward depth, technical leverage, and craft. Management tracks, team lead, EM, director trade coding time for people leverage and organizational impact. Founder paths exchange stability for ownership and upside. Each vehicle optimizes different outcomes. The tragedy isn't choosing wrong, it's never choosing and sliding into a path that doesn't fit. Now, the hard truth. Most engineers already know what they want, but they're paralyzed by what they'll lose. Every choice has an opportunity cost. Choosing stability means missing startup upside. Choosing IC depth means forgoing management scope. Choosing a founder path means risking predictable income. You cannot optimize every dimension simultaneously. The engineers who thrive aren't the ones who found the perfect option. They're the ones who made a deliberate choice and committed to it. So here's your move for this week. Set aside 30 minutes. Write down your 2-year career spec, role type, company stage, scope. Then ask yourself, what specific action would move me one step toward that spec this month? Maybe it's reaching out to someone in that role. Maybe it's building a skill that role demands. Maybe it's explicitly closing doors that don't align. Pick one. Do it. You'll have more progress in a month of deliberate moves than 3 years of reactive jumps. Comment below. What's your 2-year destination? Let's engineer this.